Really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. My page probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. RC's but ain't never finna buy. Bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise. Ain't big enough. Wildin'. On the boat on the island. When I bet I make him throw the tile in. One. He I'ma have my fun. Teacup. I can put it in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy. Ain't it out built like me? I run. Probably how I gotta deal with.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Anthony Edwards. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
It's Suggs with a drive. Denied by Adebayo. Pass to Davis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Thibault. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And he knocks down the first one.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Now here's Levine. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. There's the three. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Levine. To the inside. And then Adebayo slams it in.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Sixers with another miss.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
That's what Zach LaVine is known for, getting positioning inside and throwing it down.
Here's Suggs. Driving to the basket. Thibault with the board.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he's still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Wagner outside.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he dunks it down.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the first. It's Suggs with a drive. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9.
The Nets, 19.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Pass to Thibault. From outside the arc. Here's Brooks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for LaVine. Clock at 6. And they get it back. Now Thibault. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Thibault's got his second bucket on the night.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Adebayo with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Pass to Konchar. Back to Richards. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And Adebayo over to help. Thybulle with a steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Inside. Here's Richards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Levine. Fires the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's Crowder from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Well, he was born in Arizona. When it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Richards, high post. Pass to Konchar. Fires from deep. That one no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Deflected! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And Philadelphia calls time here. Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Morris.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Thomas. Kept alive. From deep three-point range. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Hits the trifecta. Thomas has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris for 3. Bull grabs the board. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. He buries it from 3.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Morris outside. Pass to Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
About a minute played here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Pass to man. Morris for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Morris has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Bull for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Stolen by Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Thomas. Takes a 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 10 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Brad, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. And that one is hammered home.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1 minute left in the third quarter. From deep, the long distance three is buried. 13 points in the game.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Here's Hardy. Right side Brown. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Richards has got 6.
I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive because of how well they're executing.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's good.
Assisted by.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Pass to Richards. Here's Hardy. Back to Richards. Soft touch off the glass. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Nets delivering.
The Nets, 65.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brooks. Wagner with a steal. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Suggs. Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's LaVine for 3. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. And Adebayo over to help. Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Here's Suggs. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Thibault. Brooks outside. From deep. And LaVine, here we go. Outside for Brooks. That shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And finished off by Davis.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Outside Thibault. Brooks outside. The three-pointer off the mark. It's Suggs with a drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Walking foul call. Bam Adebayo. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Suggs. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. He's covered by LaVine. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
You know, sometimes you can't overpass. I thought he had a chance to just go up with it there.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Pass to Thomas. Fires the three. Not going to go that time.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Fires for three. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now Thibault. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Levine. The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Levine's got 21 points in the game.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
After stumbling in their first meeting with this team, they've managed to square up this season series at 1-1. But they've got 2 more games left to come this year against the 76ers.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Pass to Brooks. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That one is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this...
But they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman.